Okay, I got more stories. We're talking about the great unknown here. And what a better place, Kirsha, to learn about the great unknown than college, right? Right?
I feel like they would be like, the great unknown is
Possessed.
actually racist and misogynist, and here's why, you know? Like,
Well, maybe there's going to be less racism and misogyny because Harvard has hired a drag queen named Lahore Vagestein as a visiting professor.
How do you do,
any
fellow
country
kids?
should sign mutual pacts with Vagistan, and I think the other Stan countries would be pretty upset to know that their legacy is being appropriated by this creature.
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure the title's a mistake. Isn't it Vagistani? There's an I at the end of it, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh my god.
So, like, you know?
These are great questions,
Oh
Blabs,
my
that we're all
God.
going to learn about.
Scroll down.
now-
I'm pretty sure
wait, wait,
it's Vagistani with an I.
Wait, don't scroll yet, because I was about to say, apparently their real name is Kareen Kubchadani.
Yes?
So really an upgrade.
Yes.
That's yeah.
Can we deport them for having a Star Wars name?
Straight to the ocean, right there. Out to space or the ocean. Harvard University has hired a drag performer as a new professor who is expected to teach a class on TV show RuPaul's Drag Race in the spring semester. The Ivy League school announced over the summer. The
Is it just me, or are
institution.
they in blackface clown makeup?
Wouldn't it be funny if this was a white guy who
Wouldn't it
was
be
in
funny if
black?
it was actually Justin Trudeau?
Just good old Justin. Says Kareem Chakabudgadani.
Nailed it.
Do not the
Thank you. That's right. Revealed that the visiting professor from Tufts University will teach there it is, Studies of Gender and Sexuality program, thanks to the Harvard Gender and Sexuality Caucus.
Why is there a whole fucking caucus for this shit, man?
By the way, that's caucus, not caucus. Just so you know, there's a
He
big
doesn't
difference.
wear a top hat on his wee-wee.
I can't think about the tiny top hats on penises when looking at that.
Why would you just look and think about that in general, though?
Sometimes you just gotta have whimsy in your life, Blabs.
Okay.
Kabchanadani, who's known by Lahore Vajistani.
See, there
as
is
you
an
said,
I.
Blabs.
Pakistani.
I gotta fucking, I'm angry, right? Like, Bridge has been putting out all the information on how, like, educational institutions and universities and high schools and companies in general can get around all the executive orders and all of the, like, oh, we'll take your federal funding away nonsense. And it's just like, I get the federal government is trying their best to get rid of all of this garbage, but if they're going to continue hiring these people, what needs to happen is these people need to get fired. They need to get fired. We can't have Marxists in positions of power and in positions of influence to help educate the next generation. The propaganda is going to continue to get worse every generation. I struggle with this because, like, how do you defeat people that play word games and you try to do everything within the letter of the law? The answer is you don't, and you won't. And it's just like a slow slide into everything getting even more fucked. And I am so angry. As like, I hate that we can't even talk about like half the things that could solve these issues. I hate it. I hate everything about this.
Oh no, we've this is wait, hold on. You're telling me that this isn't a slide right here? Like we've slid straight down into the fucking deep into the ocean.
We're
at this
already
point
in the
with this guy.
tar, man.
That's right. We're no longer in a pool right here. We are straight in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Actually, in this case, the Indian Ocean, because
Oh God, it's filled with trash.
He says, my name, Lahore Vajistan, my preferred pronouns are she or auntie. Just, by the way.
That's not a pronoun.
Yes, totally mocking the whole idea of a pronoun itself, which not helping the cause.
He can say my pronoun is auntie, but I get in trouble for saying my pronouns are Burger Queen? Again, like, we already know they're hypocritical, but what's going to be fucking done about it?
Yes, 1000%. Says, I chose Lahore because my family traces its origins to Pakistan. Lahore.
We're all whores in Pakistan, so
Lahore is an important important city in Pakistan, and well, I'm a bit of a whore, the drag
Oh
queen
my!
said.
That he would be thrown off a building in Pakistan? Like, I don't. What is this?
That is so insulting. Can you imagine? Like, I'm a bit of a whore. Pakistan, same thing, you know?
I've been making a
Jesus.
joke since 2018 that like Muslims are gonna come in and destroy our country. Like they're gonna just take control. We're gonna become an Islamic caliphate in the United States. And then the Chinese are gonna come in. They're very efficient at removing kebabs, so they'll defeat the Muslims, and then we'll be a Chinese state. And then after the Chinese take over, like the Muslims have already gotten rid of all the gays, the Chinese got rid of all the Muslims, and then we can go in and get rid of the Chinese, right? We can take our country back like 500 years from now. And I made this joke in 2018, and it seems to be no longer a joke. It just seems to be the fabric of reality at this point. So maybe I should stop being a comedian and start being an oracle. Like I don't understand, man.
Listen, we've established many times you're way ahead of the curve, which is why people hate you, right? We understand that, right? Let's learn more about Lahore Vagistan over here.
Yes,
or
please.
Vagistani. Yes, please. And Vagistan, because I see the subcontinent as one big Vagistan right here. He will teach 2 classes over the course of 2 semesters: queer ethnography in the fall and Politics, drag, race, and desire in the spring semester. Right
Who's
here.
paying for this? If I'm going to Harvard, if I'm spending the money to go to Harvard, I would be pissed if like I was told I needed to pay for this. Oh, as I was saying that, I just realized illegal immigrants get a lot of their college for free. DEI entrances in colleges mean people who aren't qualified to get slots end up getting slots, and they also get some of their college paid for. So this is probably just going to be like government federal funding or state funding that goes toward paying this guy for these classes.
Is this not just total, like, look at how fucking woman face this is. This is so, like, what a fucking
Grotesque.
clown. Yes, it is
Would.
gross. Oh, sorry, Phoenix. Thanks. My God. Well, anyways, now we know that
You know what's
if
really
you go,
funny though?
yes,
Above where it said about what classes he was teaching,
Mm-hmm.
the sentence above that, it said like the Vagistan comment. He wrote in the tacky navel gazing self interview. First of all, how do you self interview? What the fuck does that even mean? Second of all, at least whoever wrote this article was like sentient enough to be like, yeah, this is just them trying to fluff their own dick.
Okay, so here it is. This is on Project Muse, a self-interview with this person, an interview with Lahore Vagistan.
Oh my god, do you have to like pay for that?
Probably.
Apparently, it looks like it is locked. Purchase.
Yeah.
Christ.
So yes, you have to pay $25 for this. $25.
That New York Post journalist, normally I wouldn't feel bad for them, but this is like akin to Guantanamo Bay torture. They had to pay $25 for this.
Poor guy over here. So anyway, there we go. Hey, make sure you send your kids to Harvard, everybody, because Lahore Vagistani may be their professor over here.
Jesus
Congratulations.
Christ.
You said it. Jesus Christ. Hellsaber with 5 more gifted memberships to YouTube. Hellsaber, thank you so much. That is incredibly generous. We also have Kalichi. Kalichi came in with another Rumble Premium membership. Crumbs came in with 10 more Rumble Premium memberships. Guys, thank you so much. That is spectacular. You can see Phoenix literally counting them off over here.
Caliche
that is-
sounds like a fantasy tropical fruit I would find on an island.
Ooh. What would it taste like? Would it be sweet or sour?
I feel like it would be some sort of mix between like a star fruit and like a grape flavor.
What is the best tropical fruit?
Apple.
Oh, now we know.
Of
There-
course, she's a
I
smart.
have one on my hat. Of course, it's the
There we
best
go.
tropical fruit.
You know what's weird about pineapples is the little needles that are inside the pineapple. Have you guys ever known that? Do you guys know that about the pineapples? That they have tiny
I don't know
little.
why it has needles, actually.
You know that, Blabs?
Pineapples have needles?
Yeah. You get-
Have you never eaten a pineapple before?
That's why it tastes so weird going down your throat.
Well, you're not supposed to eat the needles. You cut off the outside flesh.
No. Inside the actual pineapples themselves, like it's at a microscopic
Heard
level.
that, chat.
Oh, well, I mean, if they're microscopic needles, that's fine. You can eat those.
They're teeny tiny. Let's see if I can find a little bit of it because they are super tiny.
Are they the like bromicide or whatever the fuck it's called cells that like eat you while you eat it?
I don't know. I've just kind of seen videos of it and stuff. It's kind of weird. There we go. Look at this. Here we go.
I'm gonna answer coconut, by the way.
That's not it. Hold up.
Here it is.
like-
That's not it.
I like
Here we
using
go.
coconuts as a cup, but I don't like eating coconut. Oh yeah, give it to me.
Coconuts with chocolate is like top tier.
Why do our mouths tingle after eating pineapple? It's the bromicide or bromide, whatever it's called.
I don't think it's.
Let's find out.
Something.
Why do our mouths tingle after eating pineapple?
I love the AI voice, by the way.
I hate
like the
the
old.
AI.
I hate it.
All right.
Actually, it's like the old
All
man
right.
AI.
I know.
It's cause we are getting stabbed by thousands of tiny needles called raphidas. These crystals of calcium oxalate poke holes in your cell membranes, causing irritation. Won't stop me from eating this delicious fruit.
Anyways,
And now
So
that
now
we
you
know
know.
that it's like little microscopic needles, I have to remind you that some people really like the feeling of the pineapple eating them while they eat it, and so instead of eating it with their mouth, they put it in their ass.
Really, the only way to do it, I would agree, Kirsten.
there are wonderful alternatives, and Kirsha will provide all of them. Which
Yeah,
is
like
just
instead of
great.
using pineapple, you could use ginger if you really wanted to. And some people are crazy and use capsaicin.
Oh,
That's gotta burn, bro.
Be that the more you know, a stinger that you
yeah.
guys.
I'm sure we have the more you know stinger around here somewhere, but there it is. There
I've
we
actually
are.
heard about that though. Like I heard about this from a person who heard about this like in college, right? Some couple decided to use like capsaicin or like the Tiger Balm stuff when they were doing the whole and like the woman had to go to the ER because obviously burn.
But yeah, you're not
Crazy.
supposed to put it in the vagina.
No,
And I mean, I
they
would
were basically
imagine
using it as lube. Like what the fuck?
I would imagine
Anyway.
putting it in the anus is just as dangerous, and like
Yeah,
I would
I
never
think-
want to try it. That's horrifying. But you can find a lot of
No,
pornography
no.
of people getting
People are
capsaicin
weird.
enemas.
People are weird, bro. So anyway, sex.
Sex.
Wow,
drugs.
there we go. Add that to the intro as well. We'll, and Blabs. So, anyways, sex. Yeah. Obey your digital overlords. Watch this video right here that YouTube suggested for you.